What questions do you have?
Dana, how do you prepare your team for a Tom Izzo coach team at the Breslin Center when you know what kind of environment this may be just by you having experience in the coaching realm?
Well, it was a great environment, and we got our asses kicked the second half. We were up one on the boards the first half. We ended up getting beat 14 in the second half on the boards. Our activity defensively, I thought, was pretty good the first half. We gave them 4 open threes to start the second half, and the game kind of changed on that. Our ball movement the second half was awful. We took some really bad shots. So I'm not sure who was coaching that team in the second half, but he did a shitty job. I know that. So.
Dana, I'm sure you expected you were going to get everything Michigan State had in the second half. What did you tell your players about what to expect?
Well, we told them they'd come out and throw a punch and be really aggressive. And we just didn't handle it very well. You know, we gave up some really easy baskets, and they closed that gap pretty quick with some open threes. I know the first 4 they hit were all wide open, So, again, I thought that really changed the momentum of the game. And then their aggressiveness took us out of what we wanted to do. And like I said, I thought we took some really bad shots. We didn't make them guard, 2 or 3 sides. We just attacked on one. And with their size and their athleticism, that's just not a good way to attack them.
Jase Richardson, over here, right? Jase Richardson had 29 points in his first career start. I'm curious how much you guys were able to prep on him, knowing he usually comes off the bench.
Oh, no, he just got to his left hand, and he's really good when he gets to that left hand. And time and time again, first half I don't think he missed a shot, and second half he got it going even more. But really good athlete, got his confidence going there, and again, when you let him get to that left hand, he's a handful, and he really kicked us that second half.
Tom Izzo tied Bob Knight's win record at 353. You could just at all reflect on that?
Is that right? I didn't know that. He does a tremendous job, and 30 years in the league, and what they've been able to accomplish year after year is something that all of us as coaches really appreciate and respect. They play hard, they play physical. He does a tremendous job, and he got after the officials there the second half, and kind of got his team going. But no, he's a heck of a coach, and does a heck of a job. And I think the whole coaching fraternity has a great deal of respect for him, and I know our staff does. So, but no, I didn't know that. That's quite a feat.
Dana, I'm wondering what type of wrinkle is it when the opposing starting point guard is out? I don't know when you learned that, but how different is that when you learn that he's not in there, and how different was Michigan State today without Fears?
Well, I thought maybe the first half they were a little hesitant. We got some points, a lot of points off turnovers, but then I thought second half with their aggressiveness, they got a lot more comfortable without him. He's a heck of a player, leads them in assists. He's got the ball in his hands a lot. But those other 3 guys are pretty gifted also. And so as soon as they got comfortable and our activity defensively went way down, they were really successful.
Two more.
Dana, similar question, but I'm wondering when they put the ball in Richardson's hands in the second half, what did you see that maybe changed how they were operating their offense, and was it any different with a guy that was maybe attacking from the point rather than doing some of the things that they've been doing from the wing?
Well, I thought their ball movement was good. you know, and they'd swing it a couple times and get it back to him and set a pick, and you know, he just hit some shots. You know, I should have probably made some adjustment on it and either just totally switched, you know, and tried to get with some of our bigs maybe to get a hand up, but we did that a time or two, and he stepped back and hit threes. So, no, and we fouled him a lot. So he 8 for 9 from the line. So, again, I probably did a poor job of making any adjustments on it, but, you know, with their energy and their ball movement, they were just playing at a different pace than we were.
Right up the middle here. You came into this game losing 4 straight, lose the 5th one, but you start the game with a 50-point first half. What do you take out of that half, and what do you take out of the second half as well, giving up 50 points going into your next game?
Well, as I mentioned, I thought our ball movement was better, our activity. We got some runouts on turnovers, which really helped us. Obviously, when you shoot 10 for 19 from 3, you know, the half's going to look a lot better. So, you know, I was much more pleased with our defensive activity the first half. You know, I just thought we were really active. But when they punched us that second half, our activity went down, and, you know, they kind of got whatever they wanted and moved the ball wherever they wanted. And I still go back to those 4 wide open threes start second half. The one in the corner off a double team, I think, on our second or first possession. You know, they get one on the wing. We don't get through a screen and give up another one, and then transition, they hit one. So they popped us pretty good with those 4 threes, I think, all in the first 4 minutes.
That's it. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Thanks,
All righty.
everybody.